Hello and welcome to the download. This is Tabitha Saris with the St. Louis Regional Chamber, and I'm very excited to have Mark Sawyer with Bonfyre on the show today. Hi, Mark.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course. Can you share a little bit about Bonfyre and yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So quick background on Bonfyre. Bonfyre is a software solution for building workplace culture. We make it very easy for every employee, regardless of location, role, or language, to build relationships with their coworkers, and for organizations to bring culture to life with tools to support diversity and inclusion, multi-language internal comms, recognition, development, and a whole lot more. And background on myself, I'm originally from New York City, actually, came to St. Louis to attend WashU, and I stuck around ever since, and delighted to be here and be a part of the St. Louis community.
You are a St. Louis success story, as we like to say. So you're based in St. Louis. Bonfyre was founded in St. Louis. What companies do you currently work with?
We're really fortunate to work with a number of great organizations, including some locally here, like Commerce Bank, MTM, Hill Investment Group, amongst others, and also large organizations who we partner with, like EY as well. But yeah, I mean, we look at our growth and progress in large part, being fueled by our roots in St. Louis. And it's exciting to kind of now see that Bonfyre is being used in 50 different countries with a growing roster of some large corporations leveraging the platform.
That's fantastic. So tell us, how does it work?
Sure. So, I guess maybe maybe starting with sort of the why first, because I think that might flow nicely into the how does it work. So, at the highest level, right, there's a lot of technology out there and digital communications technology specifically, that helps employees get their work done. We have tools like Slack and Microsoft Teams, and the list kind of goes on. But we believe that companies must invest in new solutions that are designed specifically to build workplace relationships and culture. Because the tools we use every day to get our work done, because they're so good at productivity, they don't really have the right user experience to build belonging and engagement in those workplace relationships. You need something that's going to be a lot more like Instagram than it is like instant messaging. Something that's a lot more mobile first and rich media centric, like videos and photos, than sharing lots of files and text messages, which you might do with a Slack or a Teams. So how does Bonfyre work? So again, right, it's an inclusive platform designed for every employee, regardless of location or role. We work with a lot of organizations that have frontline employees, like whether it's a manufacturing facility or frontline healthcare organizations like Option Care. So, first and foremost is everybody can get on this platform. And then secondly is I'd say maybe two sort of main components. The first is delivering a mobile first, rich media centric experience that's designed for high quality and high visibility content. Again, more like Instagram than it is like a Slack or Microsoft Teams. And then secondly is creating a single destination for the most important drivers of culture and engagement. So our capabilities bring together team building, employee recognition, surveys, training, events, and a whole lot more. And then lastly, the beauty of having all of this together in one place is we can make it very easy for leaders and team members to take the right actions, from recognizing a colleague to posting a photo, that drive workplace relationships, culture, and most importantly, business outcomes like retention, engagement scores, and performance. And so, we're also excited to be offering the Bonfyre platform to local businesses, recognizing everyone's been impacted by the pandemic. We're excited to be offering a 6-month free trial of our software to any SMBs, because we think we can help.
I think you hit the nail on the head a few times when you talked about the culture and engagement. because well-being is so important at this time, and being able to be connected when you're not able to actually connect is it's a game changer at this point. So let's pivot and talk about remote work. What are you seeing? What trends are you, or what stats are you seeing in the marketplace right now?
Yeah, well, I think it's safe to say that remote work is it's here to stay. We know that regionally, at least 40% of the workforce has been working remotely. And look, I mean, there's a lot of benefits that come with remote work, both for employees as well as the company. But there are also some significant new challenges. I think actually there was a study that Cigna did prior to the pandemic of about 10,000 employees and found that 61% said they were lonely. And this is before the pandemic even occurred, right? So I think as organizations and employees adapt to the new work reality, there are going to be some new problems around how do you help employees in a much more virtual work experience build belonging, combat loneliness and isolation, and bring culture to life on a regular basis.
So what do companies do about it?
Well, I think the first step is to recognize the challenges and make decisions to invest in solving them. And I think, a lot of this is just realizing that dedicating time and resources and spaces for the sole purpose of building workplace relationships and culture is going to be paramount to success in the new world of work that we are living in and will continue to live in. As we see it, a critical part of this is investing in dedicated digital spaces that are designed specifically for this purpose. And we're seeing this with our own customers. I mean, since the pandemic, we've been fortunate to see a 200% increase in usage over the prior quarter, with employees using Bonfyre as a way to stay connected in meaningful and creative ways, whether that's appreciation weeks to recognize essential frontline employees, or like we do a water cooler Wednesday at Bonfyre, and some of our customers do as well, where employees can share everything from their favorite Netflix binge watching to photos of their home workspace or favorite non-work activities. And these all might sound like small things, and they are a small investment of time and money, but they have an enormous impact for employees who are no longer connecting with their coworkers in person. And even for the employees that are not able to work virtually or remotely, these digital spaces, this overall investment and focus on relationships and culture is going to be even more important, because even if they are going into work with social distancing, et cetera, they're still going to face a lot of the same challenges around feeling connected and feeling a sense of belonging. And that's going to be a major, major challenge for organizations going forward.
Well, you are definitely the expert in that field. We're so grateful for your knowledge. So Mark, before we wrap up, tell us again about the offer that you have for people or for businesses who want to sign up.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we're really proud to be based right here in St. Louis, and we want to do whatever we can to help other businesses navigate and emerge out of this crisis stronger than when they went into it. And so, we know that small businesses in particular, they face financial challenges. And so we've decided to offer the first 6 months of Bonfyre to any small business at no cost. And so they can anyone who's interested can visit our website, Bonfyre app, that's BONFYREAPP.com, bonfyreapp.com, to learn more and sign up.
Awesome. I will make sure that all that information is also in the content of the post when we put this video up. Thank you, Mark, for your time, for your energy, and for your efforts. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me on. Good to be with you.
Have a great one.
You too.